Hey everyone, RJ here with CV Tech, and welcome to the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy J7 Crown. Let's get it started. Okay everyone, so the Samsung Galaxy J7 Crown. This phone is available for multiple carriers like Straight Talk, Total Wireless, Simple Mobile, I think Family Mobile, and a few other carriers as well. This phone here, retail prices, I think around $189.99. However, on Black Friday, I was able to pick this here up for $79. So I thought I'd pick it up, unbox it, and just show you what it's all about. So of course, the phone's right here. Open the flap, and there's a phone there with some specs. So down here at the bottom, you will see that it has a 5.5-inch HD display, Android 8.0 Oreo, 60 gigabytes of memory, a 13 megapixel front and rear camera with Wi-Fi, of course. We'll open the flap up here again and read some more specs down at the bottom. 4G LTE, Android 8.0 Oreo, a 5.5-inch HD display, battery talk time of 24 hours, standby of 27 days, Wi-Fi capable, of course. Internal memory is 16 gigabytes. It supports SD card up to 400 gigs, 13 megapixel front and rear camera, 1.56 gigahertz octa-core processor, and Bluetooth 4.2 wireless technology. So let's go ahead and crack into this phone. So we'll pull this top piece off here to the side, take the phone out, of course, put it to the side as well, and we'll see what and all does come in the box. So of course you do get your manual here, quick reference manual. You do get your Straight Talk terms and conditions of service, as well as your, I'm assuming it's micro USB, and yes, micro USB, as well as just your standard Samsung wall charger. And on the side here is your SIM card removal tool. So that's all there is in the box. Let's go ahead and put all this away, and let's take a look at this phone. Okay everyone, so taking a look here at the new Galaxy J7 Crown. The phone actually feels really solid in the hand. It's got a really nice heavy feel to it. Feels very solid, very premium feeling. Got a nice finish here and everything. So let's go ahead and take a look here on the phone. On the back there, of course, is your camera and your flash, your Samsung branding. On the right side here, you do have your power button as well as your side-mounted speaker. Now the side-mounted speaker is nothing new. This has been available on the J3s and the J7s from 2017 and of course 2018. So that's kind of, been around for, for a little bit. On top here, you do got a secondary microphone there. On the front, of course, is your receiver and your front-facing camera. You got your home button here with your recents and back button. On the left, you got this really nice space volume rocker. I love the way Samsung spaces their volume rockers out on the left like that. Just to me, it looks a whole lot better, my personal opinion. And down here, of course, houses your SD and SIM card right there on the side. Now on the bottom, you do get your 3.5mm headset jack, micro USB charging port, and your microphone. Let's go ahead and peel off this plastic, and we'll go ahead and boot this phone up. Okay, so you got right there Samsung Galaxy J7 Crown, powered by Android. And so yeah, it says a 720p display and all of that. I think it's standard 16 by 9 resolution and all of that. So 16 by 9, 1280 by 720 to the best of my knowledge. So I'll go ahead and get this phone here all set up, and I will come back when it's finished. So one thing that I wanted to point out is this phone does not have a fingerprint scanner. However, it does have face recognition. So you have face recognition, set up PIN, pattern, and password, or you can just skip all of it and not do anything at all. So I want to set up face recognition here, and we'll continue in with this video. Okay everyone, so we're set up now and ready to go. I got that facial recognition set up as well. And so let's go ahead and just check that out. Now, of course, I'm behind the camera here, so powering the phone on. You'll see it does nothing at all. You just swipe up here, enter in a PIN, and you're into your phone. Now, looking away from the camera here, if I power the phone on, that is pretty quick. I mean, just turning it on, opens right up. That is pretty fast. So there you go. That's pretty cool there. that works. Of course, it's not as secure as other things are, but at least it is pretty cool to have that feature on this phone. Now, looking at this home screen here, has a lot of the newer Samsung UIs, the experience and all. Kind of reminds me of the S9, the layout and everything. Swipe up here for all of your apps, stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and see what is on the phone. So you'll see up here is your Google stuff. So go into that, get your Google, Chrome, Gmail, Maps, YouTube Drive, Duo, and Photos there. You have your Samsung stuff here, like Galaxy Apps, Internet, My Files, Samsung Gear, Samsung Notes, and Smart Things. You got track phone stuff here because, of course, this is a straight talk phone, but it's all about track phone. Y'all all know that. One Weather, voicemail, Wi-Fi utility, and my sites. And pretty much got Facebook installed and my cat downloader, and that's just about it. So not a whole lot going on here. The phone does feel pretty smooth and fluid. Got your Bixby there, of course. No Bixby button, which is a really good thing as well. Now, let's pull the drop down here. See what we have going on in here. Got your Wi-Fi, your mute, Bluetooth, auto rotate, flashlight. So let's check the flashlight out here and see. Pretty bright little flashlight there. Nice to have. Got airplane mode, mobile hotspot, power saving, mobile data location, blue light filter. You got smart view as well as phone visibility, secure folder, do not disturb, sync, and you got, of course, Dolby Atmos, which is really awesome to see on these phones. So let's go ahead into the settings here for just a moment, and we'll just see what kind of storage we have remaining. Now, like I may mention, this has 16 gigabytes of storage. All the other J7 2018 have 32. We all know how Straight Talk or Track Phone does their phones. They always seem to skimp out on the storage of a phone. So we're looking at 16 gigs instead of 32 like most other ones, which is a bummer. But that's just the way it is. So go into connections here for a moment. Get your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, phone visibility, and stuff like there. More connection stuff. So no NFC, nothing like that, which is not really a big deal for me. I know some love NFC, but for me, it's not much of a big deal. You have display here, of course. You get your brightness, auto brightness, blue light filter, screen mode here for adaptive display, cinema, photo, basic. You can also change it from cool to warm, and you get your advanced options there, of course, as well. We'll do that more in a full video, but right now I kind of want to just kind of hit on a few little points here. Got your game mode up here for game launcher and game tools. One-handed mode, quick launch camera, multi-window. So you do have multi-window on here, which is really nice as well. Direct call. You got smart alert, easy mute, and all of this stuff here that you see. So looking here at device maintenance, go into storage here. You will see that we have 9.4 gigabytes free out of 16 gigs. So that's about average what you see for a phone with 16 gigs. You can, of course, add an SD card if you want more storage. And looking at the memory, this phone does have 2 gigabytes of RAM. So, for the price of this phone, I was expecting at least 3 gigabytes of RAM. For $189 retail price, you would figure it would have more RAM than 2 gigabytes of RAM. But that's not the way it is, and gotta kind of just go with it, And looking here at the software information, we are running Android 8.0 with Samsung Experience version 9.0. So there you go. That's just a brief look here in the settings. So let's take a little brief look here into the camera and see what we have going on in here. Now, I'm going to take a little picture here of this J7 Crown just to see what kind of picture quality we can get. So let's go ahead and tap the focus there. Get it in focus, take a picture. Okay, there we go. And let's just see how this picture turned out. So actually, looking at it right here, as you can see, cropping in, the picture looks pretty solid. It looks really nice, crisp, and clear. Of course, the further you go in, the more fuzzy it gets. Now on camera, it looks solid, but in real life, it does begin to, get a little bit blurry the more you zoom in. But honestly, in this lighting, looks pretty good. So anyway, we can swipe this way here. You got your auto mode, pro mode, panorama, continuous shot, sports, sound and shot, night mode, stuff like that. You swipe over this way here and you get some effects. You see right there, just typical stuff. You can press the button beside it and it just changes things around a little bit. And this button right here, you can drag effects to reorder them. So you can do that. So if you so wish. This button up here is for your full screen mode, turn on or off, front facing camera button, flash, and of course here are your settings. Let's go ahead and press that. And of course, picture size on the rear, 13 megapixel, and it drops down from there. Video quality is full HD, 1920 by 1080, 1:1, HD 720, and of course 480. Got a self timer. Picture size in the front, 13 megapixel, same as the rear. So really nice stuff there. And video size is the same here as well at 1920 by 1080, full HD, and of course drops on down from there. And you got shooting methods here like tap screen to take selfies, show palm, and stuff like that. So that's pretty much all I'm going to show right now in the camera. But my first impressions and first thoughts is the phone. You know, it looks really nice, feels really nice. One disappointment, or two disappointments really, is the fact that this phone costs $190 retail, which will with tax will run you over $200, and you are running 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of storage. You know, I was expecting at least an extra gigabyte of RAM, or you know, at least the same storage as the other J7s from other carriers are rocking at 32 gigabytes, but that ain't the way it is. And to the best of my knowledge, this is running the 1.6 gigahertz Exynos 7885, which is pretty solid. Camera seems to be pretty good. The phone seems to run very well. Just seems like a very solid device. So that's just my unboxing and first look here of the Samsung Galaxy J7 Crown, available for Straight Talk, Total Wireless, as well as some other carriers. So do I think this phone is worth $190 retail price? Honestly, I can't see it. I paid $79 for it on Black Friday. You know, I think that $79 or $99 should be the normal price for this device with the specs that it's given off, especially when it's locked down to a carrier and it's not unlocked. So I think that, $79 or $99 should be like the actual normal price for this phone, but that's just the way it is. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'd like to hear from y'all about this. If this was helpful and informative, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell for post notifications. That would be awesome. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.